Hello, hi everybody. This is lecture number 18 in the Cybersecurity for Beginners course. In this lecture, we are going to talk about the regular backups and data protection. We know that the data is one of the most valuable assets for us or for individual companies and organizations. So protecting this data regularly and using also robust data protection strategies are essential to ensure continuity, avoid loss, and mitigate risks such as cyber attacks or maybe hardware failure or national disasters. So let's see what means the backups. Actually, backup is taking a copy of data stored separately from the primary storage system, means different system or different place. This copy acts as a safeguard, allowing recovery if the original data is lost or corrupted or maybe deleted. So therefore, backups are fundamental of data protection strategies and should be a part of every cybersecurity plan for everybody really. These are the types of the backups. We have full backups and incremental backup and differential backup. The full backup means that complete copy of all data. Like for example, a company makes a full backup of its database every weekend maybe or every day, certain day, to preserve customers' records, for example. However, the incremental backups only backup the new changes only since the backup last time or copied last time. So for example, this one after a full backup Sunday, for example, usually the backup only the incremental backup to save the files modified by during that day. However, the differential backups saves all changes made since the last backup. For example, like a backup taken on Wednesday contains all changes since the last full backup is on Sunday. But the question is why we need this kind of regular backup and why it's important. Actually, it's very important for many reasons. One of them protecting or protection against any data loss. So this data can be lost due to many incidents or maybe deletion or maybe hardware failure or maybe cyber criminal attack. So therefore the regular backups ensure that data can be restored quickly. For example, a ransomware attack encrypts an organization's files, but recovery is possible because the backup exists on separate system or separate file. Also, for important for business continuity in the event of disaster, for example, backups enables business to resume operations without any delay. For example, after a fire, for example, destroyed physical servers, cloud may be backup based somewhere, allows the company to restore, to get the data back, then start operation normally. Also, compliance and legal requirement. One of the requirement actually recommending to have the backup regularly. So many industries have regulations where they require the data retention for specific areas. For example, regular backups help meet these regulations. For example, healthcare provider, for example, store patient data or patient record in compliance with HIPAA using secure and redundant backup. However, I think we also, since the backup is important, that means we need to have the kind of plan or strategy. There are so many ways how to do data protection. One of them, they call it follow the 3-2-1 backup rules, where you keep 3 copies of data, the original and the 2 backups, where to store the backup on 2 different media, for example, local drive and maybe cloud, and keep 1 copy of site to safeguard against any physical disasters. For example, like a law firm or company stores client document on local servers and external hard drives and cloud backup as well. Also, the second strategy, automate backups, where you have to automate backup systems by any software or by setting a date or time to ensure data is consistently saved without human intervention. Means everything go automatically. For example, like small business use a software tool to schedule daily, whatever this may be, one day, specific day in a week, to back up to a cloud service. Also, the other strategy, encrypt the backup data. It's important. The encryption ensures data remains secure. And even the backup storage is compromised also. The fourth strategy, just I'm trying to make it short, test backup recovery, where the regular test the ability to restore data from time to time. So what's the common solutions for the backup? We have so many solutions. We have, as I told you, we have the external hard drive, we have the cloud storage, we have the network attached storage, we have the enterprise solutions. Depend on the company and depend on the size of the company. For example, in the case of the external hard drive or hard disk, suitable for individual, means on small business at home or your laptop or your backup. But for company, they need more. For example, like for freelance photographer, backup images files to an external drive after every project. And the cloud storage service offer scalability and accessibility, and off-site storage also. For example, like a Dropbox or Google Drive, synchronize files automatically, ensuring the latest version of the always backup. Also, network attached storage also provides centralized backup storage for multiple devices. And also the last one, enterprise solution, robust systems designed to large organizations with high business with extensive data. Like for example, a corporation uses a hybrid solution with local service and the cloud providers. However, this backup also it has many problems and challenges. One of them, the cost. Of course, maintaining large backups, especially full backup, can be expensive also. Incremental and differential backup helps reduce costs somehow. Also, the backup window constraints also. Backups can take time, potentially, and disrupting businesses operations if not scheduled carefully. And of course, we don't forget the human error also. Failing to verify backup setting or improperly storing data can lead to the unusable backup or corruption of the files. Let's come to the conclusion here. The regular backups are indispensable and in saving or safeguarding data against potential threats and losses. So combining with the robust data protection measures such as encryption, automated scheduled backup, and what we call a 3-to-1 rule, organization or individuals can ensure the safety and accessibility of their critical information. Whether using simple external drives or advanced cloud solutions, the key lies in consistency and proactive management. Thank you very much.